Well, here's a program that just started today. Well, it started maybe a few days ago, but in Florida. But it's called a purchase assistance for an existing home. So not build a home, but you want to buy a home, okay? And it doesn't have to be your first home. It could be your second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is. But you have to live in it. So it's not a home that you could use for investment, but maybe afterwards. But what they're giving out is $45,000. Now, it's in Florida, so I know everybody watching this isn't from Florida and may not be eligible for it, but that's okay. I want you to learn about the kinds of things that are out there. You know, I'll show you a little later how to find out similar programs where you live. See, that's it. It's having the imagination to say, God, hey, maybe there's something like this where I live. Because there are all kind of programs. There are new ones starting every day, closing the next day, and all this kind of stuff. So you got to be tuned into this stuff and not just think of normal kind of programs. And see, programs like this will not be, real estate broker won't even know about it because they were making a commission on it. And that's the thing. So here's the details about the program. You get $45,000 to buy a home, and half of the loan will be forgiven. Okay, so now you're down to $2,250, right? Now that $2,250 you'll have to pay, but you don't, you get like a loan for 20 years, but you don't start for 5 years from now. So you get $45,000, half of it's forgiven, and the other half you don't have to worry about for 5 years. That's to get more people in houses, and that's what it's all about. So it's the Home Purchase Assistance Program. So if you're in Florida, that's what you got to know about it. But you're not in Florida, I'm going to put a link in the description below, whether you're on, also broadcasting on Instagram, so I'll put it there too. And it shows you 7 ways to find down payment money up to $200,000. That's what we have here in Washington, D.C. down from. California has another program for $150,000. This is a grant, down payment. You don't have to pay back. Okay, and I described the programs that you look for. See, there's nonprofit organizations in every city of the country that are there only to help you find a home. If you want to buy a home, then that's all they do is help you buy a home. And these are nonprofit organizations. They're not going to sell you anything. They're not money people trying to sell money or real estate people trying to sell homes. No, they're trying to get you a home. They don't make money off of this. They already got grants to pay themselves so they could help you for free. So these are people that help you for free to help buy a home. So, and they're really for low to middle income people. That's what they specialize in. One is the HUD counseling. These counselors are all over the country. Again, I have the link there. You put HUD.gov/counseling and you make appointments with these people. They're free, okay? And they know the system, and particularly where you live, because it's different in every zip code. There are different programs, different requirements. Another nonprofit is called NeighborWorks, NeighborWorks.org. Remember, that's org. When you want to looking for help and you don't want to spend money or don't have money to spend, you only want to go to organizations that are .gov, G-O-V, or .org. That means they're nonprofit organizations. They give you money. They don't take your money. .com, like I am, I want to get your money, okay, to stay in business. They want to give you money to stay in business. Now, who would you rather go to? And then there's something called the Federal Home Loan Bank Boards. Now, this is a .com, but they're really government subsidized. So they have grants for actually housing, repair, fixing up, everything like that. And you go to FHLBanks.com, okay? FHL, and then banks, BANKS.com. Find your local home loan bank, and there'll be a list of all of them there. Okay, now there's another organization, nonprofit, it's really cool, Habitat.org. This is Habitat for Humanity, and they build homes for half price because they don't charge interest, and so half your mortgage payment is interest. So they don't charge interest, but you have to volunteer to help build houses. I don't know how many hours is it, but man, that's a cool idea. And the Department of Agriculture has wonderful programs if you live in a smaller town, all kinds. And that's rd.usda.org. And then another place you want to always touch base with is 211.org and findhelp.org. Put in housing and start calling. And remember, you get help by talking to people. You don't get help by surfing the internet and hopefully find this magic application. No, the magic application comes because you've talked to people about where you live, that will help you stumble on that perfect application. You're not going to stumble on the internet. You're just going to stumble on ways to lose money by sharks or stuff you don't need. That's what it all is. So stay out of Google, and only contact people with .gov, G-O-V, or .org, okay? And now we're a .com, so we're going to charge you $20 to give you personal one-on-one help as much as you can handle, to find all the government grants and help you apply that you're eligible for. And we also give out our own grants, over $75,000 each and every month, to people who need the money. $75,000, man, I can't believe I'm doing that, but I am. And it's fun. It grows my heart. And that's why everybody who works with us here, whether they're a volunteer or the staff or whatever, they're here to help you find the money and help you need to solve your financial problems. There's so much money out there to be available, but you have to start learning the system. It's not going to Google and filling in an application. That's not going to work. Well, maybe you get lucky and it happens, but most likely it won't. So let me show you the real way.